Hi everybody, today we will be showcasing Dynamify repeaters and a little integration with Fluid Logic. Here on our page we've got 3 widgets, one of which is price list, then we've got testimonials or reviews, and the last one is tabs. Now all this information that we can see here, like text, images, is all driven dynamically from the backend. As you can see here, in fact, we have a repeater called Peter the Repeater, and here we have my title, my image, my text, and price. So as you can see here, we have multiple items, item number 1, number 2, and so on and so forth. Let's go back to the Elementor editor to see how we connected this. This is the first widget, the price list, and as you can see it shows blank, but it's not really blank, it's actually connected to Dynamify. With Gloo installed on any widget that has items, in fact, you can see the Dynamify button. Let's remove all the items, work only with one, and click on Dynamify repeaters. You can set the max amount of items, and then we can set the repeater source. In this case we're using JetEngine. The context is our post, and this is the repeater field that we're using, which is called Peter the Repeater. Here inside the item we choose the Dynamify tag, and we choose here the repeater subfield. So we've got price, my title, my text, my image, and we can connect each one of these repeater subfields to our chosen fields within the items of the widget. As we've done that, we will see that the widget will show null, null, and null. That's only because it can't fetch information from Elementor editor. But if we click update, refresh the front end, we will see that we will have automatically 3 items, which is the number of items within our Peter the Repeater. We've done the exact same thing with our other 2 widgets, reviews and tabs. In part 2, we will be using Fluid Logic to hide or show these widgets according to the number of items within the backend repeater. Here we will be using Fluid Logic and Fluid Visibility on the same setup, so let's go to the Advanced tab of the page settings, where we have toggled on Fluid Visibility and already created a condition. If repeater has more than 2 items. The condition is exists, and we're using the repeater tag, which is a different kind of tag which allows us to fetch information from a certain repeater. Once again, the source is JetEngine, the context is the post, the repeater field is Peter the Repeater, and the repeater subfield any will do, as we'll see in a second. And the array index is set to 2, because the array index counts from 0. So to get more than 2, we need 3, so this is basically like writing 3. What this condition means is that if we have 3 items within the repeater, it's gonna return as true. So for now, let's set it as 3, which means that we will need 4 items for this to ring true, while Peter the Repeater only has 3 items. Then we're gonna go to our first widget, go to the Advanced tab, toggle on Fluid Visibility and choose the condition we just created. We're gonna set it as show. So once we've done this, we update and refresh, go to the front end, and as you can see, the entire widget has been hidden, because Peter the Repeater only has 3 items within it. So let's add another item to see if it will pop up again. As you can see, now shows up because we have 4 items within the repeater. But if we want to hide the others and show the price list if there are more than 3 items, then what we can do is come to the reviews, enable Fluid Visibility, choose the condition chain, and set the action as hide. We'll do the same for tabs. So now as we refresh, if we have more than 3 items, the price list will show. If we have less, the other 2 widgets will show, while the price list hides. As you can see, we got the results that we wanted, but what if we remove 1 item from the repeater? Once we have only 3 items once again, the price list disappears, while tabs and review show up again.